Today, I want to talk about personal deliverance because one of the recurring question I get is, I have already gone for deliverance. I am saved. Why is it that I keep still having dreams of seeing myself in the primary school, my former secondary school? I keep seeing myself in my former office where I've left a very long time ago. Sometimes people complain, I dreamt of seeing myself writing WAEC, and here is somebody who is already a PhD. Part of the problem is this: when you went for deliverance, I believe one of the things they should tell you is that deliverance is like peeling an onion. When you take off a layer, another layer is there. So you see, if it is like that, then is it that now you will not be going for deliverance every day, especially knowing the fact that maybe the deliverance you went for in the church you went to, maybe you took 1 week off your job, or you took like 3 days, you did dry fast and all the rest. So you see, are you not going to be going again every week for dry fasting or this fasting or that fasting? No. I'm here to introduce you to the need for you to understand and know how to do personal deliverance or self-deliverance. Personal deliverance is going to help you a lot, because when you now know how to do it yourself, then you don't need to keep going back to the same church or whatever it is. So today's message is why personal deliverance is important. I will explain other aspects of deliverance, personal deliverance later. Number one, personal deliverance shows that you trust in God. It shows that you trust in God enough to come before God by yourself, not going through somebody else. So it is important for you to know how to do it by yourself. You see, when you watch on video like YouTube, TikTok, and all the rest, you see people posting how to do videos. You should also, as a Christian, know how to do personal deliverance for yourself. So one of the first reasons is that personal deliverance helps you to helps to show that you trust God. Another thing is this: personal deliverance is very important for you because it's not everything you can tell somebody. When you go for deliverance and you go inside the deep of deliverance, you discover that there are certain things in life. Sorry, I'm checking something here. There are certain things in life you cannot tell somebody. When you get to those very personal things, maybe you are embarrassed about it. It doesn't have to be a very extremely bad thing. It's just that it's something, somebody who slept with his husband's junior brother who is underage. I just give you an example now. You want to start praying. There are certain things you cannot tell everybody. So that is where personal deliverance is important, so that you can come before God and do the right thing. Another thing is, and you don't have to be a pastor to do personal deliverance. Another thing is this: personal deliverance helps you not to rely on a pastor or a church before you get your deliverance. You can do general deliverance, but those personal details removes the fact that you have to rely on somebody. Okay, if you rely on somebody, the day you now need him and he's not available, what are you going to do? Because that is where personal deliverance does not allow you to become a servant of a prophet, or you understand what I'm trying to say, or become somebody who is relying on somebody to help him to get to God, when you can go directly to God. Another thing is because, like I said, the day you will need that person you are relying on, and if it's not there, does it mean your God has died? I remember several years ago, a woman stopped coming to our church. Why? Because she claimed her son was sick in the night, and she tried to reach me throughout the night, and she couldn't get me. And by the time this lady got me, she just told me point blank, she's no longer coming to the church because she could not reach me in the night. And I told her, say, madam, I used to sleep too. I'm a human being. When I'm tired, I sleep, and I have to switch off my phone to be able to rest, so that I won't keep answering, So you see, when that person you depend upon is not there, what do you do? Personal deliverance is also a way for you to begin to grow, because when you begin to do that deliverance by yourself, how to do it, you not only know how to do it, it also increases your weight spiritually. You now know how to handle matters spiritually, not looking for who will help you out when God has given every grace for you to be able to help yourself. Personal deliverance is also important if you are not able to live where you are to go to where you are going to go. Like that lady who was calling me in the night now, who got angry and left the church. She today, many years now. What if you cannot go to that place you are going to? You used to go and do deliverance. The mountain you used to go to, the church you used to go to. What if for some reasons you are in Switzerland and your church is in Nigeria and you have just immigrated or migrated. You understand what I'm trying to say? You should be able to call on God where you are, and the God of Zion should be able to answer you where you are. And that is why you need to understand and know personal deliverance. Personal deliverance is also important because if the people you are relying on don't have time for you, does it mean you will die waiting? I remember one time we were in a particular church. One of our sisters wanted to see the GO, which is all of us also wanted to see the GO, and we discovered that by the time this sister came and said they gave her 3 months, what did they call it now? Is it no 3 months notice? That means she has to be on the waiting list for 3 months before she will see the GO. Now, it's not the fault of the GO. People were many. It's that person now. What if the person is an emergency situation and he can't get across? Do you have to now wait and probably run into problem because you are waiting to see somebody 3 months later? That is not a problem not the problem from the church side. That is not the problem of the GO. I'm not criticizing. Even me, I can't see everybody. Even on YouTube, TikTok, all the people reaching me on DM, I can't reach everybody. I can't answer every message. I just try to do the best I can. So if the person you want to go and see, the so-called man of God that you want to go and see, you cannot get in contact with him, are you going to die with him? So you see, you now have to know how to do it yourself. If in the world of tech, there's how to do it yourself. In the world of catering, there's how to do it yourself. Don't suffer needlessly and get yourself into danger because you are waiting for somebody. That is why personal deliverance is important. Okay, what if you have a situation like one brother had a situation, one tabernacle had a situation where his problem is so bad that people are avoiding him? I mean, if he comes around like this, everybody will just scatter. When matter becomes a situation whereby the issue the person is passing through, maybe because of his skin, maybe because of certain things physically going on, I don't want to see so many things here because I have to be discreet, then people are now avoiding you. Nobody wants to come near you. Nobody wants to stay near you, and you have a deliverance situation. Then you have to learn to do deliverance by yourself. I'm not saying all this because going to a church or seeing a man of God to conduct deliverance for you is wrong. I'm trying to say there is how to do it by yourself. And I've had 25 years plus of experience in the world of deliverance. That doesn't mean I know it all to be able to share with you. Now hear this, very important. Listen to this. If you know you don't know how to do personal deliverance, I didn't say do deliverance for somebody else. If you know you don't know how to do personal deliverance for yourself, I have a webinar coming up next month. 5th and the 6th of July, 7 p.m., 2 days. In that webinar, I will teach you from what I know, the how to do and the things you need to have in place or to do when you are doing personal deliverance for yourself. So if you are interested, send a message to me on +234 707 218 0568. Hear it again. +234 707 218 0568. Telling me you are interested, that I will send you the details. 2 days webinar to teach you the how to of self-deliverance. I will see you in the next video.